Hey guys, I'm Dr. J, rogue vet and entrepreneur doctor. I'm running multiple practices, working a few hours a week, and this is where I basically talk about the tools that I use to do that, and I share these tools, okay? Now today, when we talk about staff meetings, does everyone just, oh my God, another staff meeting, right? Look, we gotta change this mindset into a power meeting. Done well, this is how you can boom, not just the team dynamic, but your productivity and everything associated with your business, okay? If we think about this, how many times in a week do you get everybody together at one time with all their attention that you can focus on whatever you want? Problems, procedures, policies, training, there's just not another time, okay? Now the problem with staff meetings is what I just said. People think they suck, because they do for the most part. I remember back in the day when it's like everyone just seemed to I tried to entice people with like food and all kind of things to keep them interested, and basically all they did at that time was just eat the free food, okay? Now, what I am able to do is have a power meeting. Have a meeting that everyone just looks forward to. Okay, now there's parts of it they don't like, but you'll look forward to it when you get the results, okay? So the first thing about staff meetings is what I just said. You have this perfect chance to get everybody and get them all on the same page, okay? Now, we have to take the monotony and the boredom out of it, but it has to be done on a structure every week that someone can predict and look forward to, okay? So the first thing is this idea that your staff is a commodity. What does that mean? It means they have value. They have a lot of value. Yeah, I know. Look, I've had staff that I wanted to kill. But when you get the staff and the team that helps you reach your goals, you do realize how big of a commodity your staff actually is, okay? So we're going to make these, yes indeed, we're going to make them mandatory and paid. How could you not pay someone for learning and drilling and learning all the things that you need to teach them? Yeah, you should pay them, because you're increasing their whole knowledge, you're increasing everything that they can do. That's valuable to you. How would you not pay for it? I know guys who are like, well, we're going to do it before work, and it's not paid, it's volunteer. That's just crappy, okay? We're going to make it mandatory, but it's absolutely going to be paid, okay? So what do? There's a structure that we're going to go over, okay? The very first thing that we're going to do, now if you are not measuring the key indicators of your practice, even if you just start with your income or your production, you have to start with something, okay? Because you have to get everyone's attention to what we just did and what we're going to do, okay? So the first thing you want to do is to go over, you can call them stats, production, how we're doing. I mean, I don't care what you call it, but everyone has to be able to kind of chime in and say what they did to contribute to that or take away from that, okay? So you want an open floor about this, okay? If you can keep everyone on the same page with how your practice is doing, eventually we're going to talk about tying incentives and bonuses and profit sharing to that. So it's absolutely important that you start talking about how you did, okay? And how you did is a measurement. It's not how everyone feels, well, we worked hard last week and everyone was busy, okay? No. We need a statistic, some measurement of how that we're doing, okay? So after that, we're going to go into every department of your business. Front, back, side, okay? Assistant, receptionist, doctors, doesn't matter what it is. Each section contributes to the overall production, okay? What did you do this week that worked? What problems did you have this week? Okay? What wins do you want to share, right? You want to keep it like high energy level, okay? Thirdly is, we need to review. This is the only time that you can actually talk about this. Any change in policy or procedures. Now look, policy, we talked about this in another video, but policy doesn't have to be this confining crap that makes people, right? No. Policy just makes sure that everything's working good and everyone's working together, okay? You have to issue policy to keep everyone on the same page. Like if you had a football game with no rules, no policy, it'd be chaos, right? So now's the perfect time to go over any new policies and procedures. Take advantage of that. And then once everything is done, you want to have an open floor. Usually this has happened by now, but if it hasn't, you need to just say, how's it going? Tell me how it's going in your department. Does anybody have anything they want to share? Okay? Your communications have to be smooth. Okay? They're only not smooth when people aren't talking about stuff. Okay? You want to encourage just open communication with an open floor. Okay? Now here's the last part. This is like vital stuff. Okay? You have to use this time to educate, train, and with training, drills, okay? How do football teams, how do soccer teams get so good at what they do? They're always training, okay? Yeah, they learn some stuff, but they're always training. And how do they train? They drill. Run that route. How many times do you think a receiver has run that route to do it perfectly? Like thousands of times. But we ask our staff to go into a room and have a dialogue with Mrs. Jones, okay, or handle a patient that they've never even in the real world done it. How unreasonable is that, okay? So we take these opportunities to train our staff all the time, and this is the best time to do it, okay? So if you have a procedure that you want to do, like let's say that you have you want to do more